Blah, blah, blah. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today is my first official YouTube video. I'm so excited to get started. Absolutely love makeup, and I just wanted to start this channel to really give tips and tricks to all my family and friends and whoever else out there wants to watch and learn. Basically today it's just a tutorial on this look right here, kind of just like a neutral sparkly eye with a bright lip. This look is mostly drugstore. The only high-end products I used were primer, I think, on my face and on my eyes. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you like what you see and you want to see more. So thanks for watching, and let's get started. Hey guys, so you're going to start out with a fresh clean face. The natural light is really killing me. I look extra pale today, but that's alright. So I went ahead and went in with moisturizer and did the Aveeno. I believe it's the Ageless one. I don't know, I like it, and it smells really good. So then I went ahead and went in with BECCA Shimmering Skin Perfector, and I use this as my primer. That along with moisturizer just really helps my foundation stay in really well, and it gives me a little bit of an extra highlight under my foundation, which I really like. You can't use too much, so be careful. Then I went in with the Fit Me Matte and Poreless by Maybelline, and I used a Real Techniques buffing brush to buff that all over my face. Now this shade is a tad bit darker than my skin, but once I add concealer and everything, it kind of balances itself out and looks pretty good, to me anyways. But I do like to bring my foundation down to my neck just to blend everything in a little bit better. I noticed that the buffing brush left a little bit of streaks, so I just went in with the Real Techniques damp sponge and blended all that out. Then I went ahead and went in with the NYX Dark Circle Corrector in Light, because I do have bluish circles under my eyes. I don't get very much sleep being a mom, so that happens. Then for concealer, I used the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and I believe this is in the shade Sand. This concealer is really similar to the NARS. It's a good drugstore dupe, I think. Then I kind of noticed that my concealer was actually a little bit too close to the color of my foundation. So I went in with the Maybelline Master Conceal to give myself just a little bit more of the color that I wanted. So I took my Real Techniques sponge again and just blended all of this out. Then I took the NYX HD setting powder. I got a little bit too much, it kind of got everywhere, but I went ahead and baked all the places where I put the concealer. So if you just let the powder sit on your face for a few minutes, it basically just sets it and makes sure that concealer does not move all day. So then for contouring, I went in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills powder palette, and I kind of mixed between those two shades. Went ahead and carved out my cheekbones, and I kind of like to bring the contour up a little bit, almost in like a curved motion, to just kind of round out the apples of my cheeks a little bit. I also go into my temples and the top of my hairline, just to make sure that there's enough shadows all over my face and not just in one spot, so it doesn't look awkward. Another place I really like to highlight is on my jawbone, kind of right under my ear, just to give a more defined look to my jawline. This area you really have to make sure you blend out really, really well, because this is an easy area to miss and have lines, and that is not something you want, girlfriend. So then I went back in with the Fit Me concealer, and I like to kind of carve out my contour just to give it the extra edge that it needs to really stand out. And I don't use too much, just use enough to really make the line, and then I kind of blend the rest of that out with the sponge again. Just makes an extra sharp, crisp line, but eventually I will blend it out and it'll be more natural looking. And I'm going to go ahead and bake that as well, so that stays all day. Now I'm going to wipe away the concealer, or the bake, I'm sorry, underneath my eyes. And I used that contouring palette again, and I used the banana shade. Just so that when I'm wiping away the powder, instead of having a lot of the white, I have a little bit more skin tone to kind of bounce everything out. It also is kind of obvious that I missed a few spots, but don't worry, I'll go back in and find them eventually. So then I actually did my brows off camera, and after that I went ahead and wiped away the bake from the bottom of my cheeks. Then the only other high-end product I used was the LORAC eyeshadow primer. LORAC, I don't really know how to say it, I just like it. But I don't really have another eyeshadow primer that is Drugstore. The only other thing I really do is just use my concealer, which works pretty well, but definitely eyeshadow primers really, really help. So then I just took this palette from Forever 21, I actually got a long time ago, and I took this gold shimmer shade and applied that all over my eye with a little eyeshadow brush I had from Sephora. And as you'll notice as time goes on, I accidentally didn't realize that I had a bunch of other eyeshadow all over my fingers from that palette, and it kind of gets over everything, but I fix it. So then I went ahead and went in with that medium brown shade, and I'm going to put that in the crease. Then I took a blending brush from Sephora also and went ahead and blended out the crease just so there's no harsh lines. Then I took the black shade and I went and put that just in my outer corner. You have to really be careful, especially when using black in the outer corner, not to take it too high into your crease, or else you're going to lose the color that you just put into your crease. So now it's just really careful to blend that out, and once again, just not bring it too high. Then I curled my lashes because I am going to do falsies with this look. And lashes, or when I curl my lashes, it just kind of helps to blend them in with the falsies. So then I did my winged liner off camera, and I also lined my upper lash line with just a black pencil. It just really kind of brings the whole look together. And then I went ahead with a L'Oreal Miss Manga Rock and just did some mascara real quick. Then I went in with this E.L.F. blush palette, just that rosier color, and put that just above where my contour was and on the apples of my cheeks. This E.L.F. blush is actually really nice, and it's really super pigmented, and you actually kind of have to have a light hand at first with it because it is so pigmented. Then I went into the eyeshadow palette again, and I picked a really shimmery shadow to do some highlight. I realized it wasn't really the highlight that I wanted, so I went ahead and used the super shimmery white that I had there. I put that on the bridge of my nose, a little bit on my forehead, and on my cupid's bow. Now this isn't a super intense highlight, but it does do the trick that I wanted. So then for my lashes, I did the Ardell Wispies. Those are my faves. NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipstick. I love this liquid lip. It is a little bit, I wouldn't say sticky, but it definitely is not as transfer resistant as I would like it to be, but it does really stay on your lips all day. I'm not sure of the shade, but I will definitely put it in the description for you, but this is, I love the shade. This pink is like so beautiful. I think it really brightens up this look and gives it something different. that's pretty much it. I hope you guys liked this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.